Hey everybody, it is Friday. I hope you're getting ready to have a great weekend. All week long we have been looking at the parables of Jesus that are found in Matthew chapter 13. So let's look at the last parable that's found in Matthew 13, 47 through 49, where Jesus says this. Once again, the kingdom of heaven is like a net that was let down into the lake and caught all kinds of fish. When it was full, the fishermen pulled it up on the shore. Then they sat down and collected the good fish in baskets, but threw the bad fish away. This is how it will be at the end of the age. The angels will come and separate the wicked from the righteous. Jesus understood fishing. Remember, the first 4 disciples were all fishermen. I'll actually be talking about those first disciples this coming Sunday. Fishing in those days involved throwing a big net out of one side of a boat, gathering it in, then hauling the full net back to the shore, and there the fishermen would separate the good edible fish from the fish that no one would eat. This, says Jesus, this is how it will be at the end of the age, on Judgment Day. Now, the idea of separating the good from the bad at the end of the age pops up several times more in Jesus' preaching. Perhaps the best known example is found towards the end of Matthew chapter 25. It's there that Jesus says at the end of the age, the Son of Man, which is Jesus, will separate all people into 2 groups, like a shepherd separating the sheep from the goats. And he says, he will say to the goats, I was hungry, and I was thirsty, and lonely, and sick, and in prison, and you did nothing to help me. And that group will say to Jesus, when, Lord? When did we see you hungry or thirsty or lonely or in prison or sick? When did we fail to help you? And Jesus will say, when you fail to do it for the very least of my sisters and brothers, you fail to do it for me. Depart from me. Then he'll turn to the other group, the sheep, and he'll say, I was hungry and I was thirsty and lonely and sick and in prison, and you fed me and welcomed me and comforted me and visited me. And they'll say, when, Lord? When did we do that? And he'll say, when you did it for the very least of my sisters and brothers, you did it for me. Welcome. Welcome to my kingdom. Now, we all know which group we want to be in. And we know what Jesus has told us to do. So what remains is for us to do it. And then God will be pleased, because God is good all the time. Now, folks, remember to join us on Sunday for worship. We'll have our modern service at 9:15. We'll have our traditional service at 11:15. You can join us here in our sanctuary, or you can watch us online on Facebook or YouTube. And folks, if you get our All Church emails, you should have gotten one a couple of days ago. It's important. Please take time to read that if you haven't read it yet. It's important information. We'll see you Sunday.